chairman Sam, yeah, for your more to make a material to make a material. And the chairman somewhere for your more to make a material to make a material. And the chairman somewhere about some more to make a material.
Up titru MPP for no one more bit my the federal at the end of the day na fi wasan so a video Niger or the akwa jini din sans work as I say and check Niger ye ni free parliament work Niger yes so sorry and ya dey wo muhia wo hia bi kra Niger yes so sorry and ya dey wo muhia wo hia bi na waka nsem bebre se na ensam akasa hye ne bo na mpanimfo bu bebi yase na ensam akasa hye ne bo na mpanimfo bu bebi yase mpete mfe ahye ntwa pete mfe ahye ntwa abo a abofunu empa wo se nnade nukure wo hobia wo de beto bo a abofunu empa wo se nnade nukure wo hobia wo de beto dwa wo se eye former school feeding boss no wase maame kataase hye proye kankan de enya asem ketoa na maame kwa no pese one ne ye kanana kan de enya asem ketoa na maame kwa no pese one ne ye kanana nanka omu edisi ka wampene eno kofa nsem bebre e de bre no ene sansam no ka wampene eno kofa nsem bebre e de bre no ene sansam no ye betena se na yaka gas prophet ya no ye adwuma e wo Yerepa TV ana afi gas prophet ya no ye adwuma e wo Yerepa TV ana afi Yerepa radio mami akankire gu wabra aduan esisu ene abusua mami akankire gu wabra aduan esisu ene abusua ene Yerepa afutuo crew no ahia wom de ensem bi ato Yerepa afutuo crew no ahia wom de ensem bi ato abonti edni nyina ebesom na obia nim se Ohema Mercy aye gospel musician yaseda kase enso ma efie beaters sa sabi ope akọ obi anom ya ense wu nipadua na nipadua no begina pintin dia ene na mekanfo efie beaters edi amaw kaisa tap be fie di entam so fafa tap sense so na fe etika enti meduru asomdue so emfama Remy spices was na the flavors no aye bebre sa we chicken anase we goat me no kase fried rice na we fish ana we ye aduane no ni nyina no ho spices edema djumakwi omada woroma ombo ye chidom ene adonten mama makwa babiem afei ene nsam no san se sabi onsom no eya na oni enipa na yenhye wosom na se honorable Kennedy Agyapong ye hye nsam a odi kan ede beto emonten so ede fa Anas aremiyaw Anas eho a emas ansam no enam so ema Anas aremiyaw esiw no ene yentie ensam a edi
lot of politicians womunye truthful themselves therefore womsuro kura se no kura da ho meka me opa fami kosroba onim ho asem bi aka bibia ufu se secret me aka sama Canada enti when we are fighting for the truth out there, disgrace you and everything, I know intimeno and happen. Let me go to Ahmed Suale. A criminal like Anas, very evil guy, very evil, and he continues to do that even under MPP for Lled Anas. And so, as far back as February 2018, now we have just been in power for 1 year. Now Anas Ekoseti MPP ministers up. You see somebody you have to believe more than me in Japan. I have all the videos. And I've given you the date. 8 was setting MPP people up to disgrace them. That's how he makes his money. Or blackmailing for. And he sa Ahmed Suale no akasa o magina ho kan kreso so we ya nukrofo on we is journalist or unravel
asema o kan for chase integrity
mamen kasem tro woni nipa assume say be na mde koto ho na ma obi akoye wo a woni ni ye dwuma enipa no ewu ye within 20 minutes me na me ntipo. Now who they are to social media or the two. Did he even say good things about Ahmed Suale? No sympathy, nothing. And when I will say he's behind it because he wanted to divert attention. One, Abentina Asemasi, police investigation Ukrainian course. Now who was sending message to a congressman here Some mimic saying, I don't think Ghana for my Guinness Susasana. Ghana for my Guinness is Susasa. A criminal like that. Now, where Nipa, one who Anas, a Kum Chinese, Pokumu. Now, me call court to me kind.
And not any proof until honor your for honor and to say.
You want proof when I catch your police. I have
fast proof for no police for honor your friend. So, yeah, but your honor in Castle until honor inside.
Crash it. I think, Missing me what proof. I have all the videos of the Chinese people. What are you talking about? My court to crack a Ghanaian radio show. I've gone to court and stated it clearly. Why are you afraid? Why?
I don't know Canada Japan to share so far no. One no share situation now. As omu juli niema gu so ku animase.
That penny, one now money your problem. Muamuti Ghana, America, and with all due respect to some of Ghanaians, no, woman near Juma Papa be no, woman sorry, social media. Woman not same way, many and come quote and come quote because a new man person be here the boy Ghana. Ni say Jimmy Semnoa, a bimoti radio, Sony TV, so and they are comfort to say Anas or Jinko for Sassy, Roman sisters, now we are soldier phone paying for you know, a pinety. I will talk. And the a problem. And I mean, my catcher will say, Mimi say, once I'm fighting for the truth, there be I'll get enemies. And the Ahmed. Now, no advice I'm be my home to say, oh, baby, must see a friend.
I was here for Black Soul. Good evening to you. Now, where dear? Where are cratching? Yana, as I'm saying, I would say. Why? I'm saying, way I am some way and a honorable Kennedy or any Agyapong & Fa Anas Aremia Anas home. Say Anas Crano, who say, na Sabio, one white me do no beba, ebia bribe near the adeno, or no baby didn't come. And to you too many adiana, no one was recorded any other into a evil, not for Sanso, a criminal way and someone, a baby told ya Anas Aremia, Anas it is answering when you know, Nani Agnes handsome no say, Edianti and a honorable Kennedy Agyapong, Edisa and some way a baby totally so. Since some data say, I hear deja, yeah, to train no be any himself. Na your court case as he say no be a pair and some no emu enchirimu. And by any say a jay co a jay bow, a jano anya apapi true. Say asam no say and aquacusi. And there will be a sabi with nim asamnimu. Yakas witness ankasa ewa asamnimu. One Kevin Taylor, Eddie and Como, ya Yebeti and Summer. What they ever two jack na fear, Neno, Yat one some Sonia Transe, Naya herself, some dear Nana say, no, a ye, and I say, ye, what one will be disica, ever so worry. Would you see carry winswa, and also when you some Yentia and Committee, ye course so, our Kelvin Taylor, and a fee, a branch I would say, one Casana and me, Essa and Seminimo.
You know, we filed on 3 counts, but I couldn't say or say, you a chrome or a chrome 4. The second one was or you would in terms of onuna or behind the medal of Ahmed Suale.
Yeah.
Now the third one so say no a serial killer in terms of Chinese for Bibribi or Ghana. And then the fourth one is or a criminal, the blanket word criminal. And then the fifth one by implication or say onuna behind would the same be that means say Biana no a trigger man and also no will be and I say perform the physical act that led to the foreseeable events, which is obi so we also included a count that he is that he claims that my client a co-conspirator in multiple serial killings. So that was basically the gravamen of our complaint. And when it went undefended after the response time now, we began to make preparations to move for judgment. But being that I was in Ghana and we are all based in Ghana, we reached within our network and we partnered with 2 brilliant lawyers who I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate. Atawemega Esquire, he was the father figure of the team of lawyers, and a brilliant trial lawyer by the name of Andrew Dihir. These are all brilliant Ghanaian lawyers on this case. And, at that point, we recruited them as counsel of record. And, the case went, at that point, Kennedy's lawyers came in, obviously, because near Beji judgment for the full $30 million. And so he had counsel, and counsel came and also did his thing. Reopen default, you know. They argued that they had a solid defense, and I think right around then, no. And I almost got judgments from Ghana, no, almost really see it. And I don't know, so say almost defense to case I New Jersey.
But Ghana, so case no
exactly.
In terms of no case. Okay.
And so as defense against, but the interesting thing is that the defamation sits here, no. Say, come back, they had work for court. It's a separate case.
Yeah.
It's not to mean what to mean to Ghana and from the defending way. You still have to prove the truth of it. And this time, no, in this jurisdiction, no, the law is the same essentially because Ghana, no. But you sound so free other countries. There are certain times that even though of presidential value, I just said, judge into me so India, but to me the two na senior especially in cases maybe you decided that type of a case. And you know, Emrano is the same as Ghana. Procedurally, you know, there are certain nuances, you know, sometimes in terms of certain dates, you have to do certain things by. And also in New Jersey, you know, Emrano drafted complaints. You know, we were fully aware that we were required to prove what we were claiming by a higher standard than in Ghana.
Yeah.
Yes, in this case, no, and not even that. In this case, we were required to prove our case not by the normal civil standard, but by a clear and convincing evidence standard.
Okay.
And you know, they responded with that, and they were able to successfully reopen the default, which paved way for them to file an answer. And they filed an answer which essentially claimed that there was some sort of back and forth between him and Anas. And, you know, we took it for what it's worth and we forged on. And we finally got our trial date sometime earlier this year and it was postponed. And then we finally went to trial last Monday. We started trial on Monday. And we put up our case. My client testified. He testified. He brought other witnesses, and after listening to both sides, the difference between what happened with Ghana and C0urt said, trial by jury. It's and judge, or judge back one I say judge me, no one I say judge me and send a video seminar. But normal people on the streets of New Jersey, tax-paying citizens, and a two and from.
So I brand a friend that afraid no. Now me change my way and maybe activate the case be. Now me activate the case now. I will make sure the other tongue credu anu me die onye bi okruma. Everything he said about the judge who ruled on my case against Kennedy. Every misinformation he put out there against the United States court. All the number of times he came on air to lie. We have all the tapes. Now me change a DB. And remember American have fun nipa. And I will use that afraid as the first goat. Me didn't catch and I'm going to sue for 10 million. Remember Massachusetts. I'll come there. I'm going to sue there, the Massachusetts Supreme Court. I will sue there, and I want you to come and prove in some now with social media. On say, Anas looking at the case, no, Udi any picture, any video copy mu. They played your videos. You lying to Ghanaians and say, "Yeah, the Kennedy and Uncle Fosse and a Kennedy." You were in court. You were part of the evidence. And I can the phone here. Yes, you himself a panel and I can here. And that's the kind of say. Sound question. So now Mrs. Democrat. Member from Càse my trouble on three. Member from Càse mana. A double new say. A year the Quantano. Mobile minute Càse man. Mobile from Càse man about on three. Quasia 4 entity. Mudimun cross some from Uranum. And I'm about to know ha. Mon per se. Mo me the Uber coffee. Me. Meseba jip me pro oba se quen 5 peswa quen me ekoda me ka kire mo betina Facebook and yes ye MCC so and Canadian Japan no and Kevin says and it's here and mo di Jimmy Sam mutisa tente one no se bolaka and I am serious and I get can say that ye ko china nie me say breaking news e ye court ati kia George didn't me so ba be kire ni nyina wo page ni so when nim say nantwie ba na George no the judge ne can say judge ne can now evidence to what you were saying. Did you have evidence to the things you were saying? Say judge and say, and a court and say, can you prove it? And a judge and say, no, the ATF court and say, yes, judge and say, Kevin Taylor and it's here, it's here, channel. Yadi, Uncle Kugun in Sa, near the Nako Ghana, in City, MP for Momon in Z, and I mean, another said, Mesaba. Breaking news, Yasha in Nasa Pompo. Yadabo Kum and other compo. On te rhymes, no. Mr. Breaking news, Nana Utuchano, Yasha is a pompo. Yabeka Cambo near the Abnya count is a compo. Next time who penny bones away there, your penny pot. Monim the echo, Machine will move to say dear Unyanipa. And now, yes, the first year, and okay, I saw live 10 a shadow too, and I yes.
Abusia asam na critical na se say do bi e ka bi no enua be ma asam no na ni ankasa sam no on say ensem bebre koso ya na omu hia evidence un say according to nsam na yeti ye ni nyina no honorable Kennedy Agyapong na yes wo kire say ye hwe Anas areme ya Anas a emponi say wakunkum China fo ni ade ensem bebre na ye kire say honorable Kennedy Agyapong wo de sa asobo no e de bo Anas as say no eno ana abrante ni nsam na betudwa un say ya na court nsam de at times no untimi ebie niemam ni ade na eme wanwasa Kevin Taylor nso ani abre ya say pa ohun di wonya na braba de o kanya say o ma involve ni din e won nsam ni mu kire say ye ne bebe fie ni ade nte say de court nsam na honorable Kennedy Agyapong ene Anas areme ya Anas first time Ghana Anas mekas obia timehu eye Anas enimu no nte say abrantia ono akasa asam ni si ya no woye wo ma so witness Anas oye adanse e wa asam ni mu no ana sobo e de bo honorable Kennedy Agyapong ni nyina no ode sa ensam ni nyina no aba betudwa wa bie ma say ye gusu ano na ye di ensam na chi saminim say ye siu honorable Kennedy Agyapong eye $18 million if I'm right the asana means $18 million na ye siu no na eno no krofo ka bibi say Anas nim no ma na yi no science wo nyina nim basabasa ho mo kan sansam ne say no na yo say o mo ma ne siu ni sam na munim bibi ma yemfiri wa kakra bi na yemra asem bi so menim say honorable Kennedy Agyapong Obaka nsem bi afa Anas sorry abrante friend Ahmed Suale emra abrante no ye da sorry ya na obonefo age ne nkwa ade afiri ne nsam no hono abo ye se kan hwehwemu nkoso na de waje ne nkwa afiri ne nsam no kaya momoden se ke betimi ehu no abusia ye twetwe nsam ne sra ne abasa ye hu ade achiasi wei nyankopon ayadom yesi anoma awusra ede an ntakra ba fom entakra ne nyina adwiregu ene yakọ court ni pakro na wokun no ye hu no anase ye hu no medofo die na asi akiri asem we die ye nyina ye nya din wo hu na ye hwe ensam asi wo Anas areme ya Anas se new IGP na abawo abusia mu de mu hwe we na ye mra
ene dia ne lawyer nso so edi tudwa
ekosen fat sen anase fat ben na kwadubofo edito ye court enimine Obobi ene Madina District Court ebra ye kwa setna obehwe se dia posifo ebeje ho fire na ebi bisasa de na nkwa kra adan na nkwa chemota sanse enim se sa court na bemben anase ede important na mo cheso ho na assemnity sanse Madina ho na ene bra ye kopie mu court petitioner obi ene de asem no kwadan posifo se medehia since 2019 ena ye hwehwe wo nipa yesusu se okum Ahmed Suale investigative journalist na Ahmed Suale ono ani nua ye Ibrahim Kamiru Tahidu wono ena ede sa amaniboi ekobo aposifo nti fi 2019 asara wo semisi ena aposifo din tente CC se hwan ene ebechim ena nyame ya adom yachi businessman ye Daniel Owusu Granting na dodo na friend amache your friend alias amache nti amache no eka ne din ho oye managing director Emma ISPY ye company a wono so eda no Ahmed Suale nyina ye beka ya branch na branch eka Tiger IPI ekuo ne ho eye Anas Aremeya Anas ne hwehwe mu ahoro a woye no ne mfoni ahoro ene yedi egu ho na fact
ama ansa beto aso ne chemma abranche ben na wo share blue and white ya sa Anas na she
we ebra Suale wu ye no na yie no mi ko bi ti pictures a efiri mu bae nti we ye archives pictures
enti enye abra crantini ni we
Debbie ene crantin ma menka se crantin ebra nsem twofo kra ye ti ya ye koduru ho na ya ka sem na wi
okay apostle for mo person mo ye no secret bibi
shrimp we ye passion ye no answer police for kodu court an catch court in the court yesero ye person remand the branch and my 48 hours naso
wow
nti court tie o masema ne lawyer e make argument ba ko mienu bi ape na court se Matthias e remand no e remand no nti eni tete na say ye wie case ni amoa ne bokọ ahye kam ne de ne ko sanse o mususu se o muguso ye nhwehwe mu na fact on present before court ne say Ahmed Ibrahim na on Tiger IPI Anas Aremeya Anas ena na eye adwuma na abrantie no a ya chi nu yesusu se Ahmed ewuo na owu ye no obi beka se ye ton no e de ma obi fact no sa na fact ne chere na fact ne chere se tension kakra eba Owura Daniel owusu krante na dodo na afre na mache ene Suale ntem eye 2018 o man chere tension o man chire eno ase yes tension bi eba mu na tension ni mu no ena abranti a wawu ye Ahmed Suale ehu se ni mfoni akwakodu ononyanfo Kennedy Agyapong enchen
okay
eno confronte Owura Daniel amachi ese aden na ade mi mfoni akoma Kennedy Agyapong anasa honorable eno se me enti sa fracas kakra na baaye no so mutimi solve ye so mutimi ansolve eni owu na edi eba mu aposi for say omatietie nkomo ahoro ne call abrante ne ye na ne call eche ne call log kire se edan na asem ni si ye eye January 6 2019 January 16 2019 muno dan na asem ni si ye no na abrante ya ya che ne sesia no amache no na owo Suale ni fie na wo Madina no eho ena na owa nopa okọ owa nopa na ma course no oni ni di nkoma wo ni phone ni so a okodu ni fie anajo eya amasama ya yekoche no okodu anajo police for chese ne call log no omu track ya hu se sa da na rehusem ni si na owa branch ni fie no fio na sem ni si ya yesi amedawu ye boche police for some to nsa friend o de meba ne mebochina mebo omuti ya ni se 2019 obu na ketem any US obi man
wow woko
eno kwhye ho na ho na wakosha nkakran obi ante ne nka obi ani ba bi ofa ya osi se na anu ya eye 2025 ya fie ewo mu ya eye match bosu ne de tosu edunum ena posifo enhwehwe mu kakra ebeto odwa kire se sa waba abehya amasaman
ena washa
amasaman kode LMD ena posifo intelligence ekomoa no
wow
enene ede na ba na kwakugina ko edu ba akope ene ede abo no eye meda ewudi na ne lawyer Esel Kofi Esel ese no kre ne ho adwiri no ne ho adwiri ni papa so wabo ne nsam se ne ho adwiri no adan a ose aposifo chi abrantie na wo mototo na no ne ade nyina abrantie ne se no kre onim Kennedy Agyapong honorable honorable dinkomo na emom se wono pa de ne nyonko ne twotwo mutwo emfoni be ma honorable se oton no Suale osi bibia se ni wo e ma aposifo ka che ne se ye be charge with conspiracy and answer abetment na ya rehwe o meka ho na no pay yesi ye de nipa akokọ tum kodu court dem a yesi meda asa okun wana
na asem na sesa
lawyer ne se ne ho adwiri na de so nti bi da ne aposifo ye ne de oso wa ye ready wahye kambu wahye socks wahye natade ono ombetwe pa because ontina se ma ye mfa meda ewudie entu obi so sa keke na ye ne di nkomo ye ntie ne nsem no kan ne bi na ye mra
I really put a charge sheet together. A charge sheet on an offense of murder First, we're talking about abatement. Today, we sprung up with a surprise charge sheet with one count of murder. And they prayed the court to remand our client with no basis.
You describe it as symbolic charge.
Symbolic charge sheet. I said so in court. Because they have nothing on our client. It's just a multitude of suspicions and allegations and hearsays that have been put together. And the law never crystallized any evidence. It is just for someone's career to shoot up. And someone has to go down. And that's what they are doing. It's just mere witch hunting. And we will deal with it in the law courts. We are not media men, we are not journalists. We will deal with it in the law courts. Yes. So they couldn't, it's not even at the committal stage. They're just good for you. Can any Ghanaian be put in police custody? And you are a journalist. Should investigations be in perpetuity? We started this investigation in 2019. We invited our clients to say we will come. And we missed out on one day. We come arresting him. We want a remand. I wouldn't want to say more. We don't want to go into details on it. Yes.
You are coming back on
Abusiane esa sobo na de bono no wa asesan what I say sobo na asesan ene de asesan I say murder case na esa first no na nya sobo e de bono no na enkrofo kra kire se abrante ya so ne musesi nwanwa na nso no enema bi age wo musam na omu bisasa anya bia wo new IGP ono na chi no anase eye hwanya because asem si yen 2019 ebepem sa amiri ye je twetwe ne sra ni abasa ni epemu kura nchiremu but na achire no wonte hwe ade chen so ye huni pakro ade chen sisei enti ese de lawyer no enema bi age ne nsam ye se ne nwanwa sase ye di ni pekum e de ato no ankata ne client so te se no ensam no de ye guso e de achira sese no enya ade sa brante na ya so ni mu omu betimi agya no for now pa de omu betimi agya enti ese de ye ni nsa Nyankopon ya adom a eni be na kakra bi no ne ehu ba bi asusuan e de bode ho no ebe fa esan se yenya so umusa wo ye suspect no na ese ye simpanyini se enkeka ya na nokre e kakra e bata ho eti nokre no ene de hene abrante ya so ne mu ya so ye suspect buhwa nokre binim anase nokre binim because Ahmed wo ne de ewiase nyina esan se na abrante na adwuma pa na no wo ye eti maka atwa se court nsam ne de at times no ye nwurawura mu bebre na mu ye nyina no ye guso di akire hu de besie ansa na nsam no ye so ye kan dia na ye tumi aka ne nsam yi ba se de ensam bebre na aba betodwa e ba se no ye papa Daddy Fred the announcer newspaper minim se munim the announcer newspaper Daddy Fred ono so wabeka nsam bebre ne nsam no ebi enyina ne se unse sa time no wo se o ma ehu se hono bo Kennedy Agyapong ya di nsam we to ne so se wuo no wonim hu bi na se yenya obi ache no asam bɛn ana Ghana fo bo bɛka ache hono bo Kennedy Agyapong na se Ghana ha de ya di asam to so na nya wa yenya wo na udin na ya se no onfa sa na ntia na we nsam a Daddy Fred nso edi abetudwa mo a na mo suspect se hono bo Kennedy Agyapong ne nsa wo mu no say ana Daddy Fred announcer newspaper odi atudwa
na anything adofo no ye nyina ye ni ye wo ho emre bi etwa mu ensem bebre epiepie wo Ghana ansem no ebi ne sen ebi ne se eye areho se me baaye yenya nsem twiro ni kese ba ko na owo Ghana Ahmed Suale mu nyina mu nim ba bia na oye adwuma na nipa bonifo bi eje ne nkwafiri ne nsem ya asemi bayi ebeto dwa ensem amanfo kan ye eni se di omusi ede koto ebinom so this Ghana police ache suspect bia omoye investigations no omo suspect ne se Ahmed Suale wo no oyobia ne sasha ase Ahmed Suale no ensem chironi no sa ye adwuma e man ensem chiro nkurofo bi na oni omo ye adwuma ye expect say nka at least first statements ahodoɔ bɛba na nka ɔmabɔ Ghana police aba so sɛ nipa ne ne yɛ adwuma yi a nipa bɔnefoɔ bi agye ne nkwafiri mu sɛ Ghana police makye ne dia makye suspect bi dia yɛbɔ maba so yɛnte biribiara saa Ghana nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ asɛm a ɛyɛ serious say Ghana nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ ponka ho asɛm ɛna propaganda ɛntrɔ na ɛyɛ me nwanwa sɛ yɛka sɛ nsɛmtwerɛ adwuma me hu baabi ebinom kɔsua ɔmo deɛ na nsɛmtwerɛ adwuma no before a wobɛka asɛm no ɛwɔ sɛ wɔwɔ authenticate kɔhwehwɛ mu sɛ ɛyɛ nokware ana ɛyɛ nkontompo ansa na waka ho asɛm nyɛ sɛ deɛ wofitin yaa na wabɛka asɛm na wasɔre na akɔ daabi before a wobɛka asɛm no na afei wayɛ investigations wokuta fast figures na wode ato dwa na very disappointing sɛ nsɛnsɛm bi ne nam mframam na Ghana nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ ɛde ayɛ big topic na ɔmo discuss ɛberɛ ɔmo nso ɛnkɔfiefie mu ɛnkɔhwɛ asɛm no sɛ de siteɛ ɛna wokɔ platforms ahodoɔ bebree a ɔmo nyinaa asɛm baako ɛna ɔmo ka meanwhile asɛm ɔmo kan koraa yi wankasa mebusa wo baabi ɔmo di nture propagandafoɔ aka nneɛma abom
okay wei ɛyɛ asɛm bisa nokorɛ ɛwɔ sɛ egu so ama ne yɛ nokorɛ sɛ ɔman yi mu ebi a yɛde nsɛm to so ebi a adeɛ bi a yɛde agu anim ase sɛ nsɛm yi ba yɛ no nkurɔfoɔ kan ya apamatadeɛ ɛma ne Honorable Kennedy Agyapong ho yɛ pɛ ɛyɛ sɛ nsɛm no kora woni mu na mpo no ana Daddy Fred the announcer newspaper obisa sɛ anye bia wo esi ye no mpo yache no yache de ye suspect no adan na Ghana fo ema ye na abasobode bi no ye mmɔ abaso na mpo no nipa na ye de to ne so no ya beka bibi e de akyere no ana sɛ ye bibi amenkrofo hu sɛ ensam na ye ka no na eye entro eno de anokwasem ni Daddy Fred ka mene no eye adwene ye ebi kura na wo bi tie no wo bi wo tie wo ka mu radio so ebi kura na wo foka akwa bi ase a light ni ho ya wonya ntie bi de obeka ne se Ahmed Suale ewuo no kura no yese won na wo Kennedy Agyapong wo ka hu bi asam ne ba eye dede bebre e ma mo hwede ba bi abefa bia no na nkrofo twetwe won na wo Kennedy Agyapong sere ne na basa na nya asem keto ente se abusuafo yi ya asem ni nyina ene se edie ana sese won na wo Kennedy Agyapong ese ye ka kire no mumu bi anase bi a platform bi a mugina so na mugu nipa na nimu ase nenne no hwehwemu no ya be yesa wona bo Kennedy Agyapong wonim ensam no ehwehwe edien ene yeye onso omanyi mu no yegu wanimu ase no eye nipa desen se yeye ade yeye because asam sia sa wa wani eden wano oden ya wutimi kasa no ne ade nsam ne ade aso cause nsam ne ba ye no krofo kan ya men krofo bi wo wa na omo ye anya gidie se Honorable Kennedy Agyapong kra no ensam oni mu bi eti Daddy Fred di ya ani ade because e was aka we kra to so e kire se sadie ne krofo pa no ay aggressive den na omo suspect papa yi wo wie kra no osan e kan se te se no yache Ahmed yɛde ne miene nyina ɛto aso na fe ensam aboni nyina ɛtofa na enne ensam esa wo ho no magusua ama yato aso edi sa enkoma
Honorable Kennedy Agyapong Honorable mechia ba bia wo bia Honorable Kennedy Agyapong mo de sa asem we kɔto no so egu nanim ase